Hello guys, welcome to our channel Himachali React.
जैसा कि आपको पता ही है, मैं हूँ आपकी दोस्त मनीषा
और मैं हूँ आपका दोस्त हर्षित। और आज हम जिस वीडियो पे रिएक्ट करने जा रहे हैं वो है वर्ल्ड मोस्ट डेंजरस हाईवे इन पाकिस्तान, जो कि हमारे को सजेस्ट किया है नाविद अंजुम ने।
थैंक्स नाविद अंजुम
इस वीडियो को सजेस्ट करने के लिए। उससे पहले हमारे चैनल को
लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए और सब्सक्राइब करना बिल्कुल भी ना भूले।
तो चलिए रिएक्शन शुरू करते हैं।
Good morning. We are in the town of Shilas right now. It's a big day because we're going on a hike up the mountain. We're taking our van to some jeeps, and then the jeeps are going to drive up the mountain, and then we're going to offload. We have some porters helping us carry stuff up the mountain, and we're going to camp out at base camp on one of the highest mountains in the world. So, pretty exciting stuff. Can't wait.
ये सीढ़ी है ना लकड़ी की। यार डर नहीं लग रहा है इसको चढ़ते हुए जब तो।
Wow, Pakistan! You're just full of views! I have never seen mountains like this. I've seen a lot of different mountain ranges around the world, but none that were just full of barren rock and so immense and so many of them. Like, our whole drive yesterday was non-stop mountains. These stretch all the way from the Himalayas to China. Just, they're massive mountains. I promise there's a chance it might break.
But anything for the vlog, right?
Anything for the vlog. You know what, this was the kind of stuff I would do before I was vlogging. If there was a rooftop, I'm gonna try and find out how to get there. And then vlogging just kind of happened, and you can capture that. You got this.
I'm not as brave as the rooftop ninja.
You got it. Boom!
Boom.
Look at that.
Landed it.
Quickly went to the shop to get supplies for our hike. I got some Gatorade and toilet paper. That's all I need. Okay, the bare essentials. Toilet paper is necessity, especially if you're not used to washing your tush with water. That is an acquired skill. How are you at washing your tush with water?
Oh, I'm a pro.
Pro?
I'm a seasoned butt gun veteran. And I'm not too shabby with the plastic one as well, the one that you just toss it with your hand.
Impressive.
Thanks, man.
We'll get that tutorial later.
I'm a vlogger since January. Yeah, but I just haven't held the camera before.
He's a very new.
This is your initiation into vlogging here.
Yeah. A bit of warning, mate.
Wow, that was a little scary. We were unprepared for the car to move. Mildly dangerous being on top of the car, but it's also incredible. It's way better than being inside the car. You get a 360 view of being in the mountains, which is phenomenal.
सच्ची में बहुत मजा आता है छत पे बैठने के, बस की छत पे बैठने के वैसे। और ये सो गई। धक्के लग रहे हो ना अभी तो।
Nice.
Now he's really having a laugh.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello, feet in the back. I don't know. What's in that?
बहुत hard work करते हैं।
Oh, nothing.
मजा आता है ना बस की छत पे बैठना और फिर ट्रैवल करना। कुछ मस्त लगता है जब बस की छत पे बैठे हो ट्रैवल कर रहे हो।
These jeeps are from the 40s and 50s. They were bought by the Pakistani army to use from the Americans to use as military vehicles. Then in the 70s, once they were made redundant out of action, they were auctioned and they were all bought by tour operators.
Oh wow!
So now the terrain we're going on now, our coaster, the CPIC Park Tour bus, cannot go. It has to be this.
It has to be this Jeep.
Has to be this Jeep.
Very cool.
40s and 50s these were made in. So we're talking like 60, 70 years old.
Yeah, really. They're looking good.
Look, feel that.
Pretty
What
badass.
car?
At 40 years
That's
old.
made of fucking. What is that?
That's pure steel.
That's no fucking around, you know.
Yeah, I'd take a bullet. Thick Jeep. Wow, that hurt actually.
And you've got the VIP one.
Yes. I don't know what that means, but we'll see. Where are we headed right now?
Fairy Meadows, which is basically the redundant base camp for Nanga Parbat. But it's the most beautiful one and with the best view. So the actual one that they use for the base camp now is on the other side of the mountain because it's an easier climb. But they used to think this one, Fairy Meadows, was the easiest climb, so we used to climb from here. But it's known as one of the most beautiful spots in the country.
Amazing. Have you done this before?
No, I've not been in this area.
And you've lived in Pakistan how long?
I lived here 11 years. You know, let's say, what have we driven for? 24 hours of pure driving at least?
Yeah.
Right? So, you know, you got to put in the work to come see this shit.
Right.
You guys are probably, like, Pakistani people, I would say not more than, apart from the people who live here, tourist-wise, I wouldn't say more than a couple of million have been here. So, 1% of the population.
Yeah.
So you guys are well ahead of most of them.
Nice. Yeah, amazing. Oh, okay, so this is the most dangerous highway in the world.
कितना dangerous है ये?
And I can see why.
Oh.
You only have maybe 3 meters before this drop off, and that is
डर लग रहा
that's
है यार
almost 90
देख के।
degrees. Like you're going down. If you veer off the road a tiny little bit, if you have to swerve, if a rock breaks, like this, there's no surviving that. Like
कैसे निकल रही है
you're
दोनों?
tumbling 500 feet to the bottom, which is right here.
यार ये फिर भी छत पे बैठे हुए हैं ना?
Boom.
अभी भी। सिंगल रोड है ये है ना? ओह यार
Glad we're not crossing that bridge.
डर लग रहा है।
लकड़ी का है।
हाँ लकड़ी का ये टूट गया है।
Nothing we've done so far has been
ओह
scary.
यार रोंगटे खड़े हो रहे हैं मेरे देख के।
We are so close to the edge. Ridiculous.
यार ये छत पे बैठने की फिर भी हिम्मत कर रहे
One
हैं।
wrong turn. Wow. One. Yeah.
खड़े हुए।
It's great. It's great. Things we do for adventure.
Starting to make sense why this is called one of the most dangerous roads
Watch out for the goats.
in the world.
Watch out for the goats. Watch out for the goats.
रोड में कितने
Just
पत्थर
in
हैं।
advance. I'm sorry, Mom.
ऊपर से गिरते रहते हैं। डर लगता है ऐसी जगह। ऊपर से कहीं पत्थर
मैं
नहीं
कभी
गिरे।
ना जाऊँ ऐसी जगह पे मुझे तो बहुत ज्यादा डर लगता है। यार
ड्रोन चला रहा है।
Hey man, what do you think?
Fucking crazy. I've never done. I mean, look, we did the other side of Pakistan, but that was the most intense drive I've ever done. That was like, wow.
Oh yeah. You lived, man. You
We
lived
lived, we
to tell the
lived.
story.
Yeah, but we got to get back down now.
There's still more adventure left though. I wouldn't say we've lived yet. There's still more to come.
More to come.
Yeah.
Brooke, how was that drive?
That was one of the best things I've ever done. Like, so stoked right now.
Amazing.
Did you love it?
Oh, I loved it. I loved it. It was like part adventurous, part scary.
Part,
which
I'm
is-
gonna die, but part,
Yeah.
I'll be happy to die.
It was
Right,
like
right.
a real life roller coaster.
Yeah, my stomach
A
feels
real
like a
life
little
roller
queasy
coaster
from...
with no safety barriers. No one's tried and tested it before. It's a real life roller coaster. You just go and find out.
Tell us what's up.
I hope you enjoyed the ride,
Yep, that's
the
what
most
I'm thinking.
dangerous road in the world.
We did.
And now we are starting our 3 hours hike, and it's a steady uphill walk all the way to the Ferry Meadows, the world-renowned most beautiful place in Pakistan, with wonderful views of Nanga Parbat. So we are walking to those cabins. In 10 minutes we will get there, where some hot lunch is ready. And after enjoying this hot lunch, we will start our hike. Before getting to the cabins, there is...
And what will I do when you start your hike?
you just can
Relax.
say bye-bye and take off. Yeah. You will be up there like a couple of hours before us. So make sure you ask them to prepare some tea for us when we arrive there.
I will get your bed.
And I know you are going to get the best room up there. First come, first served.
Z, are you taking a horse?
And then he gets the best room.
I'd love to
He
hike.
said
I
he
love
will.
hiking, but I got sciatica while hiking.
I see.
Yeah.
That's what they all say.
It's our meal before the hike. We have cauliflower, which is aloo.
Cauliflower.
Oh, aloo is potato. This is aloo. Aloo.
These are aloo ke chips.
Aloo? Okay. Aloo ke chips.
आलू चिप्स ऐसे
इन्होंने
Snacks
दूसरे
है।
में
And gobi
तोड़े ना।
is cauliflower.
Even beyond.
Even beyond.
Sky is the limit.
Sky is the limit.
We have started our hike. We're going to the very top. That behind me. It's going to be about 3 hours. Is Uber Pakistan?
फिर पाकिस्तान
I mean, when am I going to ride a horse in the mountains of Pakistan again? Right? You got to take advantage. We are going to be climbing to 3,000 meters. That is 3 kilometers above sea level. The other guys in the group are making fun of me, saying I'm a deserter,
चल रही है यार ये।
that I'm not doing the hike, that I'm on the horse. I'm gonna do the hike. I just wanted the experience of riding the horse. I'll just give it another minute while I relax here.
ये कैसे चल रही है यार रास्ते में ऐसे?
Okay, so I got off the horse, walked for about 20 minutes. Now I'm back on the horse, feeling very short of breath. My backpack is like 30 pounds. I'm not used to hiking in altitude. We hike back home in Canada, but it's not at high altitude. It's like around lakes. So, and it doesn't even matter if you're in shape. Altitude affects different people. No matter what your weight, no matter what your athleticism. I've seen athletes that can't do mountains, and I've seen people who are way overweight just fly up mountains without a problem. So we have stopped at the halfway point. People are taking a pee, horse is taking a pee, and let me just be honest with you guys for a second. I hate climbing mountains. I really dislike it. I've done a lot of mountain climbing in my life. I've climbed the Himalayas, I've climbed the Tatras, I've climbed the Rocky Mountains, and I don't enjoy it the same way I enjoy hiking through woods at ground level. That's my kind of hiking, even some hills. But hiking like super high up, I can't do it. I'm like catching my breath and I'm looking down at my feet and I'm exhausted and I can't even take in the sights because my body's just absorbed all my energy. So I am enjoying this horse, put it that way. Okay, I am very impressed
With what?
that you kept up with the horses. You're the only one. No one's come. It's been 10 minutes. No one's come.
I was hooking it. I was hooking it.
Covered my sunglasses.
The battle wounds.
Battle wounds.
Battle wounds.
The scars of war.
His horse got kicked by another horse.
While I was on the horse.
Yeah, and he jumped
You
off.
didn't see.
How did you?
No, you know
saw?
what happened? Oh, she saw me on the floor and said, what happened? I was like,
No, I said, are you okay?
the horse got
See,
kicked. I
the horse
jumped up.
was a female, and the other horse was a male.
Yeah, I didn't get this
So
part,
he
Brooke.
was
How'd you get the audio on that one?
excited to
Brooke,
see her.
apparently
So he
the
kicked
other
her.
horse was a horse.
Yeah.
You got it. I'm off the horse again. On the horse, off the horse. And it's our first sign of snow. Whew. Once you reach a certain altitude, you get snow. Snow-capped mountains. Look at that.
Oh, very.
Beautiful. Oh. Whew.
Beautiful.
Oh, okay, so we've now dismounted the horses and we're on foot. The last little bit of the trek. It's tough. It's very tough. Mountaineers, people who hike mountains, my props to you guys, because geez, it's not easy. Okay, I walked about half the way up. The other half was on the horse. But man, I am sweaty and exhausted. I can't wait to chug like a liter of water and take off this backpack. Jeez, this thing's heavy. But what a gorgeous place to spend the night. The sacrifice is worth the reward. Right?
Rightly said. Yeah.
We're still waiting on a few of the people that didn't take the horse. So they're behind. I just hope they make it before sundown, because it would suck to be climbing at night. I've done that before. It's not fun at all. You made it, bro. Yeah. You made it. You did it.
Yeah, I made it.
Killer. These are the cabins we're gonna be spending.
हमारे यहाँ पे पहाड़ों में भी ऐसे घर होते हैं जैसे इनके
Wow.
लकड़ियों के घर होते हैं.
The word awesome is used too often, that moments like this and views like this get described as awesome because they create awe, they inspire awe. And this is what awesome truly means.
यार यहाँ पे गांव बसा हुआ है ना, यहाँ पे लोगों को कितनी दिक्कत होगी यार.
ये
What a beautiful place. वहाँ पे स्नो देख पहाड़ों में.
very है.
How crazy was that Jeep ride? It was like one of the most incredible things I've ever done in my life. It was both scary and adventurous and like thrilling, and we were so close to the edge, but the views were spectacular. I've never done any. My chair's turning. I've never done anything like that in my life, and I don't know when I'm gonna have another opportunity to do something like that. These are just some of the incredible experiences that Pakistan has to offer. but not a lot of people know because not many tourists go there. Soon they're going to open up their visa application process, so it's going to be a lot easier to apply and to get into Pakistan. But I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The next one that's coming out is us coming down the mountain. So we're doing all that stuff in reverse. Then we go to Hunza Valley. Hunza Valley is one of the most beautiful places on earth. It's this like tropical little valley. It's this little paradise. I know a lot of you watching are from Pakistan and the surrounding area, and it's amazing to hear your feedback on the places that we're visiting and get your comments and interaction, because this channel is worldwide. It's global. It reaches everyone. So I love that you guys are interacting, and we want to interact with you as well. So let me know in the comments where you guys are from, and tell me a little bit about where you guys live. Tell me about your city or your village. I would love to know, and we're going to do our best to read and try and answer every single one of your comments. Okay. That's it for today's video. Tune in next week where we head down the mountain. More crazy Jeep rides. And that's a wrap.
Special thanks to CP. बहुत ही अमेजिंग व्यू था उधर का। एक तो जब वो जीप में जा रहे थे, वो छत के ऊपर चढ़े हुए थे, तो वो रोड पे नीचे तो ढांग था, वो बहुत ही खतरनाक था। देख के ही डर लग गया।
मेरे तो रोंगटे खड़े हो गए। आपने वीडियो में भी देखा होगा। मुझे तो मतलब ये प्लेस अच्छे लगते हैं देखने में, बट जाने में मुझे बहुत डर लगता है, इसलिए मैं कभी ऐसे प्लेसों में नहीं जाती जो बहुत ही डेंजरी हो।
एक तो ऊपर से पत्थर बढ़ते रहते हैं, पता नहीं कब जैसे
पत्थर गिर जाए, ऊपर से किस्मत कब जैसे हम जिंदा भी रहे कि नहीं, मुझे तो बस ये डर रहता है।
और ऊपर से जब वो राइड की उन्होंने, मतलब हाइकिंग की उन्होंने, वो भी बहुत
अमेजिंग थी। हाँ,
जब वो ऊपर जा रहे थे, जितना ऊपर जा रहे थे उतना मजा आ रहा था देखने में।
जब वो अपने डेस्टिनेशन तक पहुंचे तो वो कितना ब्यूटीफुल था। वहाँ के लोग, जैसे हिमाचल में यहाँ पे घर है ना, वैसे ही वहाँ पे भी घर बने हुए थे, उस तरह के बने थे लकड़ियों के।
और जो उनका ड्रोन शूट था वो भी अमेजिंग
था। मतलब बीच में जैसे ग्रीनरी और अरे परे स्नो, और नीचे नदी थी, जो कि बहुत अमेजिंग लग रहा था देखने में। वो तो खुद भी बोल रहे थे कि हम वापस चले जाना चाहिए, हमें अब डर लग रहा है।
उनकी राइड वो बोल रहे थे कि थ्रिलिंग भी थी, अमेजिंग भी थी, एडवेंचर भी
बहुत था। ये सबसे वर्ल्ड का सबसे डेंजर प्लेस था ये।
वो और उसमें जब वो झील में जा रहे थे, हाँ, छत के ऊपर,
वहाँ पे जो पाकिस्तान के लोग हैं उनको और टूरिस्ट को भी इसके बारे में कुछ ज्यादा पता नहीं है। जैसे कि उन्होंने अपनी वीडियो में बोला, तो जाओ एक बार घूम के देखो, वहाँ पे भी घूम के आओ, कैसा लगता है आपको प्लेस, और वीडियो बनाना और हमें भी भेजना, हम भी देखेंगे आपकी वीडियोस को साथ में। नहीं जाऊंगी, मुझे तो खुद बहुत डर लगता है।
ऐसे प्लेस अभी बहुत ही, जहाँ मतलब लोगों को, टूरिस्ट को पता नहीं कि वो जगह भी है।
हाँ।
ऐसी पाकिस्तान ऐसे खूबसूरत बहुत है देखने।
पाकिस्तान में बहुत ब्यूटीफुल है सच्ची में, बहुत ज्यादा। ऊपर से वहाँ पे जो सीढ़ियाँ थी वो लकड़ी की, उन पे चढ़ते हुए भी डर लग रहा था।
जो उन्होंने शूट लिए थे ना ड्रोन के या ऐसे भी वीडियो बनाई थी, वो भी अमेजिंग बनाई थी।
अमेजिंग थी। उन्होंने आर्मी जीप के बारे में भी बताया, जैसे कि वो जो
40 और 50s में यूज हुई थी, हाँ। जो आर्मी पाकिस्तान को दी गई थी, अमेरिका ने दी थी, वो भी जीप बताया। ऐसी जीप अब बनती इंडिया में है ना, कि बनती बंद होगी, पता नहीं है।
मुझे कुछ आइडिया नहीं है इस बारे में, मुझे कुछ आइडिया ही नहीं है। तो आप बताओ आपको वीडियो कैसी लगी, और प्लीज पाकिस्तान के हर जगह घूमो, इतना प्यारा ब्यूटीफुल पाकिस्तान है आपके पास, घूमो तो सही, हमें भी वीडियो भेजो कि हमें भी देखे कि आप कहाँ कहाँ घूम रहे हो, और हमें लिंक शेयर करें कमेंट में जहाँ जहाँ भी आप घूमते हो, ताकि हम भी देखें पाकिस्तान कितना ब्यूटीफुल है। हमारा हिमाचल में भी ऐसे कई रिस्की जगह है, बहुत डेंजर प्लेस है, जहाँ पे जाने से डर लगता है। ऊपर से जब पत्थर गिरते ना, तो नानी याद आ लेती है एक बार तो।
एक रोड एक किन्नौर में, वो मतलब पूरे साल उधर पत्थर गिरते रहे, तब वो ब्लॉक ही कर दिया। फिर उधर से पुल बनाया दूसरी साइड से, फिर वहां से पुल बनाया, फिर उस रोड को ज्वाइन किया, मतलब वो रोड बंद ही कर दिया। फिर जब पत्थर लगातार गिरे थे, पूरे 1-2-1.5 साल वहाँ पत्थर गिरते रहे।
यहाँ पे कई ज्यादा डेथ है, तो इस वजह से भी हुई कि रोड पे चलते चलते पत्थर गिर जाते हैं, और मतलब गाड़ी पे या किसी की चीज पे बढ़ जाते हैं, जिस वजह से लोगों की डेथ हो जाती है। तो ये प्लेस भी उतना ही डेंजर लग रहा था। और यहाँ के लोग जो ऊपर पहाड़ी पे रहते थे, लास्ट डेस्टिनेशन में जहाँ पे वो पहुंचे थे वहां पे रहते थे, पता नहीं वो कैसे रहते हैं वहां पे। उनके लिए कोई भी सुविधा पता नहीं कैसे उपलब्ध हो रही है। वहाँ के जो
बस घोड़े
बस घोड़ों की वजह से उनके लिए थोड़ा हो रहा है यार, बीच में तो उनको पैदल चलना पड़ रहा है, इतना सामान लेके कैसे वो वहां तक पहुंचाते होंगे। तो लोग उनके ये कि आमदनी का सोर्स है कि वो घोड़े को वहां पे चला रहे अपने घोड़ों को, ताकि टूरिस्ट ऊपर डेस्टिनेशन तक पहुंच सके और उनकी आमदनी भी मिल सके उन्हें। ये भी बहुत अच्छा काम है एक।
हमारे को तो वीडियो बहुत अच्छी लगी, आपको कैसी लगी कमेंट में बताया, और हमारे चैनल को
लाइक कीजिए
और सब्सक्राइब करना ना
बिल्कुल भी ना भूले।
तो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में,
तब तक के लिए बाय।